Wow,
it's magical. Let's kiss in the snow.
Oh, you gotta breathe, 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 breathe. Let it go and let it be.
Good morning, guys, from Chicago. I just heard Mary. She's back in the bedroom. We're in our Airbnb, and she's doing her vest right now, and I heard her yell, "It's totally gonna snow!" So I think the forecast for tomorrow is snow, which is exciting for us because we live in North Carolina now. I don't think we're getting any snow this year, so it'll be fun to have a little snow, and it'll be reminiscent of our cold days of waiting at bus stops in the snow in Chicago. But thankfully we have a rental car, so we don't have to wait at a bus stop. But we've got a busy week. We're sharing our story on Friday night at this conference, but until then, there's actually, this is mine and Mary's 10-year reunion. It's not really a reunion, but 10 years since we graduated, so they have some alumni events going on. I don't think there's any today, but I think tomorrow, maybe. Mary's in charge of that stuff. But we are going to, we're having kind of a slow morning because yesterday was so full with flying and getting settled in. We had two meetings in the afternoon, and then we went to the conference. It was the opening session of the conference last night. It was a lot. So we were having a slow morning. Just last night we went to Aldi and got some groceries and stocked with like some grapes and fruit and cereal, kind of just snacky foods and breakfast foods. And I think we're gonna try to get out and go to, there's a couple special like coffee shops that, like the coffee shop that Mary first drank a cup of coffee and loved it, and it was all history from there. We might go there. I think we've showed that. I don't know if we've ever showed it in a vlog before here in Chicago, but I don't know. We might just go right around the city and reminisce. We don't have anything on the agenda until this evening's session of the conference, and so yeah, Mary's gonna finish up doing her vest and treatments. I edited a couple of videos today and got some of my podcasts done. If you haven't, last week there was not a podcast on my channel, or if you listen to audio on iTunes or wherever, but this week there is, and I started a pretty fun study for me in 2 Corinthians. So if you wanna check that out, youtube.com/Peter Frey Life, or Living with Hope podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. So we'll see. We'll bring you guys along after we finish getting ready today. Guys, well, number one, you see those marks on my cheek? We just fell asleep and took a nap. What?
I think we slept like this.
We did. Well, I have to tell you how this went down. Mary and I were.
Spill the tea.
I'm gonna spill the tea about this. We were going over what we're gonna share on Friday night, and Mary goes, "But I'm so tired. I feel a little tired." She's like, "I'm gonna lay down." And I was like, that's how I felt when I had homework in college. I'm thinking of being here in Chicago. But I'm so tired. Yeah, it is cold. But guys, we just got up and we're gonna go get some food. And I look outside and you can't see it, but it's snowing. I'll show you outside. It's snowing.
Oh man,
Magical.
Today has been recovery day.
Yeah.
Yesterday was so long. Like,
yeah,
even
crazy.
One of the things we did yesterday used to be my limit, and I did it all and I felt good.
Yeah.
And I still feel good.
I'm getting the lighting better by turning us around. There we go.
I'm still feeling good. I just needed to rest. I needed to do my vest twice. My lungs Yeah, I think
I'm glad we had a recovery day, like where we didn't have anything planned today. So
like the conference, there are sessions happening like multiple times a day, but in order to set myself up for success, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to go to everything.
yeah,
And
so
I
we're
just
just
kind of
doing the
accepted
evening
that.
sessions while we're here.
Yeah. So Peter edited for a while today.
I talked to them for a while, so
And
let's go
I've
get
basically
some food.
been in bed.
And we're gonna go to our favorite little spot, not the coffee shop, but we're gonna go to,
We were gonna do that.
I know, but we'll do that another time, maybe after actually, or I don't know if we'll have time, but we're going to go to this little place within, oh, excuse me, oh, I feel a little tired. This little place within walking distance of where we went to school, and we would go there on Sunday nights because our cafeteria didn't serve dinner on Sunday nights. It was closed, so you'd have to go out to eat. And we would walk there, and they had happy hour where they would have a menu of like cheap things in the bar that you could order from. Like when we were in college, it was a $1.95 cheeseburger, and that was amazing. It was a big cheeseburger. I think we looked at the menu and it's like a $5 cheeseburger now. So for nostalgia's sake, and we really did love going there. We're gonna go there for dinner.
Whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsies.
We went to the wrong place. Well, we went to the right place, but it wasn't no longer there. It was no longer there. And so we found the real location, and
It's snowing.
it is snowing, and we're gonna go eat some yummy food. And wow,
It's magical. Let's kiss in the snow.
so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, here it is. So, oh, it is magical. And look at the city.
No, it was for one whacker.
What?
Oh, that's at 35. I thought it was on one whacker.
I don't know. But here we are. All right, we had dinner, and then we came to have a black cup of coffee. Mary's only black cup of coffee that she drinks.
Our guide to Chicago is, well, it used to be Penang, the Thai place, but they closed, and Intelligentsia Coffee.
Happy hour at McCormick's and Schmick's.
Yes. Which includes crunchy iced tea.
Which is iced tea with a lot of sugar in it. And, oh, Portillo's.
Oh,
Of course.
yeah.
So we're gonna enjoy this cup of coffee. Got a chocolate croissant, and we're just hooking up a little date together.
Oh yeah. Right here, what's now, I guess it was the like Toys R Us area.
Yeah.
So like right here used to be a Borders. And do you want to explain what happened when we were sitting and looking outside that window right there?
Like Borders bookstore. We started planning out our future together.
Yeah.
We were on a napkin.
On a napkin, we were writing down a budget.
Yeah.
And like, could we legitimately like get married and make this work out?
Yeah.
That was so exciting because I think I must have been in the mindset that like we're so far away from growing up and getting married, and then when you were like, hun, we could do this, I just got so excited. And here we are, 9 years of marriage, and
And remembering that napkin on the second floor of Borders bookstore.
And remembering God's faithfulness through every step of the journey.
Yeah.
This place being back here is the... it's not the foundation, because the foundation was when we were raised in our homes, in our families. That was our foundation. This was part of our growth, you know, learning how to navigate life as an adult and outside of our family's homes.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, for anyone, whether you go to college or whatever, that 18 to 25 are the most developmental years of figuring out who you are and what life's about and all that.
Yeah. So I feel like we are, so the lake's right there?
Yeah, this is Oak Street Beach where we would come. Where
was the place you rented a jet ski for us for like an hour?
That's farther up north. Yeah, that was so fun.
It was a little bit warmer out that day. That was really fun.
Yeah. Look, snow on the ground. You'd think we'd never seen snow before.
We're excited.
Hey, we're back at the Airbnb.
Before we went to the session last night, we went to Aldi to grab some groceries. We got some milk. You good?
Yeah, I was gonna come help.
Oh, good. You do the Vanna White.
Oh, okay. You describe it and I'll point to it.
Okay. Oh, which comes first, the chicken or the egg?
you are the chicken.
Okay. We got some milk. We got some smoked salmon, some guacamole. We have friends coming, like I said, so we got the guacamole for when they get here. Also, we got this $1 big bottle of Mandarin orange soda, which I grew up drinking every once in a while at the Mexican restaurant. Okay, next we got some hard salami, blueberries, carrots, teeny tiny pitas I highly recommend. It was $1.99 for the whole bag. We've eaten half of it. Delicious.
Great with?
Hummus, grapes, some Colby Jack cheese. They didn't have any plastic wrap. Seltzer water, which I need right now. Half and half. And then we got a couple of apples. Oh wait, come back, Vanna.
Oh.
Apples, bananas, some tortilla chips.
Blood sugar, dinos and sharks.
Yes. Cereal. And some new crackers. And some cookies. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We walked out of the conference tonight, got in our car, and started driving away from the church. And I remember that feeling as a student when you're walking back to school and it's freezing cold and your snot is frozen to your face. And you're like, please, people. Well, we're driving by these 3 students who were walking away, and Peter said, should we give them a ride? And I rolled down the window and we said, you guys want to ride back? And at first they were creeped out because, I mean, that's kind of creepy. But then we were like, we're alumni. And they were like, oh, yeah, thanks. And as we were driving back, we were like, we're gonna go buy Portillo's. Do you want some Portillo's? And they said, well, actually, we're gonna go get ice cream. So we dropped them off at their ice cream place and off they went. And it was such a blessing to our hearts to get to talk to a couple of students.
Well, I remember when I was a student, during this conference, I would work as an usher.
Yep.
And I'd have to get up really early and I was so tired
I know what you're gonna say.
But there was a guy who attended the conference who would stop and talk to me at every session as he was headed in and like ask about me and what I do and what how's school going and everything. And he gave me a gift card, I think on like one of the days of the conference, and was like, here, get yourself some food.
Now, do I remember that you met him the year previous? And then the second year, he remembered you and talked to you?
I think you might be right. My memory's a little fuzzy, but I think that sounds right.
That feels right.
Yeah,
good
that
times.
Was really sweet. All right, guys, we are exhausted, ready for some sleep after a full day, and we're gonna say, as always,
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Don't you think